Hi guys, welcome to another video. So today I wanted to do a quick tutorial with you guys on how to apply false lashes. So this is something that I get asked really often. A lot of times people will book makeup lessons for the sole purpose of finding out how to put lashes on. So I thought this would be a useful video. There's obviously different types of lashes that you can use. There's the clusters, they look like that. You can get really crazy with it. I'm gonna use these ones. They're the Kiss lashes. They're the ones that I talked about in my 5 cheap beauty finds video. I love these ones. They're really soft. They have a really nice taper to them. So let's get into that. So you're gonna want to have obviously some lashes and some lash glue. So I like the Ardell Lash Grip lash glue. I've used this one for years and years and years. I really like it, and I always use the clear, not the black. It's just my preference. It's whatever you guys want to use. This tutorial could be used with any type of glue. So the first thing that I do is you have to trim your lashes to fit your eye. So with these ones, you can see they're sort of shorter on the inner corner and longer on the outer corner. So you always want to cut off from the outer corner because you want this short taper in the inner eye. If you cut off of this side, you're going to have long lashes over here sort of pointing out, and that's not what you want. You want your lashes to taper from longest to shortest to the inside. So I usually like to grab them with a pair of tweezers. I have long nails, so sometimes that makes it hard. So I just gently pull them off of the plastic thing here. So I've got them here. I dropped it in my lap. Okay, so when I hold that up to my eye, it's a little bit too long. I don't like them to be all the way to the inside corner. I find it irritates my eyes. So I'm gonna cut off just that last little bit. You can see there's like sort of sections. So I usually will cut off like the last cluster, and that way they're gonna still look really nice once you get them on. So I'm gonna cut that off, and I'm just gonna pull the other one off and do the exact same thing. So I'll see if I can show you guys. So you can see I'm sort of grabbing that last little bit, and I'm just, my scissors are not that sharp apparently, cutting that right off, okay? So now that you've got your lashes ready, then I take my glue and I put a little bit on my hand. You don't need a lot, just a little. And then I take that first set of lashes, I grab it in my fingers and I drag it through the glue. So you just want to get it on the band of the lashes so that it's nicely covered. You don't want too much glue because you don't want to glue your eyes together, but basically you want about that much. Then I just give it a second. I don't want it to fully dry. I want to be able to move them around once I get them on my eye, but I'll just sort of give it a second so it'll start to get kind of tacky. All right, I'm just gonna go grab a mirror and I'll be right back. Okay, whoops. There we go. All right, so then you're gonna place it, you wanna place it in the middle first, and then you're gonna sort of smoosh the sides down until you get them where you want them. The biggest mistake people make is trying to get them right exactly where you want them right off the start. You're never gonna get it that way. So you're gonna just, see if I can do this without the mirror. Place it. You're gonna place it in the middle. If I can do this with 2 hands. Really nice and close in that middle section. Okay, so I've got it where I want it in the middle. Now I'm just gonna kind of push the sides into my lash line until I get it right where I want it. And because the glue is still a little bit wet, you have time to sort of move it around. So I'm just taking my fingernail and I'm kind of pressing the band into my lash line until it's nice and stuck. And I always do this as the last step after I'm done my eye makeup. I never put the lashes on first because I want to get my eyeliner on there nice and thick so you can't see the band. So see, it's nice and tightly onto my lash line. You can see it fits right to the outer corner. There, so there's one. I'll get nice and close so you guys can see. So that's one set. So the important thing to remember is to get it in the middle first, because if you place it in the middle first, you can get it really close. You don't want to see like your lashes and then the falsies. You want them to sit right on top of each other. So you're going to place it right in the middle first, and then you just kind of shove it down. You can use your fingernail. Some people use the back of the tweezers. I just like to use my fingers, and I just kind of smoosh it into sort of where I've got my eyeliner. Okay, so that's the first one. I'll do the other one real quick so you guys can see a second time. Do you guys wear lashes every day? Do you wear them just for special occasions? What do you guys do? I wore the eyelash extensions for, I think I had them on for 4.5 years altogether, a good long while. I really couldn't ever imagine life without lashes when I had the extensions, but after I removed them, I really felt like my lashes came back to life, and now I'll just do the strips if it's like a special occasion, or if I want to have like a really vampy, you know, eye makeup look for the day. This is so easy. It doesn't take that much time. Obviously, it takes longer when you're talking about it. But as far as, you know, popping on a set of lashes, it's definitely like the cost-effective way to get that look. And I'm just not into all the maintenance and all the appointments. Like, I feel like I'm high maintenance enough. So I'm just gonna place these ones. Right in the middle and smoosh it in again. Just like that. It's that easy. Every time I do this with a client, like teach them how to do this, they always come back and they say, oh my gosh, I can't believe how easy that was. I always thought it would be like such a difficult thing. But as soon as you kind of figure out that it doesn't have to be perfect right off the start, as long as you leave the glue a little bit tacky so you can kind of push them down if you need to, then you're good. You don't need to worry about getting the perfect right off the start. Nobody's perfect. So I'm just really making sure that that's tacked down. I'm just kind of dragging where I've got this one a little high on one side. I'm just kind of dragging my nail and pushing it down. Okay, so we've got them on now. I had this one a little bit high, so I just dragged it down with my finger, and then I just took, you can see where it's white, so I just take a little bit of glue, sort of on the end of my fingernail, and I kind of placed it right on the band. You could also use the end of the tweezers for that, and then I just kind of smoosh it in. So it's white when it's wet, and then as soon as it dries, it sort of turns clear. You can see on the other eye it's totally clear now. And that one will turn clear as well as soon as it's fully dry. So at this point, all I would do is take a little bit of mascara, apply it underneath. I'm gonna grab the mascara to show you guys. So as a final step, just to blend everything in, like from a distance, you really can't tell that I have lashes on. Up close, not too bad either, but what I like to do is just blend it in with a little mascara. So I'm just using the TG Eyes Love It mascara. I'm at work. This is the line that I have for back bar for makeup at work. So I'm just gonna go underneath and just kind of blend it. A little bit of a chunk right there, there we go. Just blend my lashes in with the strips, just so that you can't see really any difference, especially where my own lashes tend to be a little bit blonde. I don't really want to see, there's like a little chunk right there. I don't want to see a difference between the strips and my own eyelashes. So that's all you do. It's really, really simple. All you really need to do is practice. I don't recommend trying to put lashes on for the first time when you have like a special event that night. Try it out sometime when you've got a little bit of time, you're playing with your makeup, there's no pressure. Something else that you can do if you really struggle with getting the lashes on straight, if this method doesn't work for you, what I did for years and years before I got, you know, kind of good at it was what I would do is I would cut it in half, and I would place the first half and then I would place the second half. So that's something else you can do. And you can also cut your lashes in half and just place some on the outer corner. If you're looking for that sort of elongated cat eye, that's a really nice way to get it. And you can also use the clusters where you just add like a few over here just to fill in your own eyelashes. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like to see any other types of tutorials. If there's anything specific you'd like to see, leave a comment below, and I will link below the lashes that I used and the glue that I used. And please subscribe, like this video if you liked it. That helps me to know if you guys want me to do more of these types of videos, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.